We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Polanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
In now is Anthony Rendon. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kepler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So digging in now, David Rosario. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 5.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Kepler, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. High and deep to center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 5th. The designated hitter, Miguel Sano. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. A ball and no strikes. The numbers on the year, 272, a dozen home runs, and 37 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Iglesias calls for it. 2 gone.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Okay, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 29.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Two out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
High in the air out to center field. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Settling in now, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There goes Buxton. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-1 home. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. Here's the 2-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Buxton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to count. All even now, 2-2. 3 runs already home here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-2 Minnesota.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ. Long debut.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped up. Scope is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, he's away the Yanks.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Now at the plate, David Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one. And the deficit remains 5-2. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Jonathan Scope will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, So he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1, here it comes. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Torres. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Twins are out in front, 5-2. Standing in, Willians Astudillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Willians Astudillo.
First delivery to him on the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Willians Astudillo is retired to lead off the 5th. Here's Byron Buxton now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Goodness. 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Buxton is right there, one down.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 2. Anthony Rendon will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Tommy Kingley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Hitter's count all the way. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Max Kepler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Runner back standing. A pause and the 0-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Digging in now, C.J. Cron. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 7 and the Yankees 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Now that's popped up. Cron in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Joey Gallo.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Williams Astudillo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Stepping in now, Byron Buxton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Base is empty here with nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And this is low, ball one. Still only one out in the inning. A ball and a strike now. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to him now. Full count now. Count remains full. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Twins lead it 10-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter,
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Max Kepler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now, C.J. Cron.
Up next for Minnesota.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Williams Astudillo.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gallo under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Twins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 11 and the Yankees 2. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And this ball's right past him at first base.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, David Rosario lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. That won't help much. It's 11-2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Chopper to short, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Up next for Minnesota, Anthony Rendon. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gallo comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping in, Max Kepler, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Trevor May will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Here's big Aaron Judge starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Rosario, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 13 for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Galindo will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Barrios earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Luis Severino struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game: 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.